You're the third guy I send after him.
What's the name of the target?
Yank these!
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Yank These, and today I got a special Socom gameplay for you guys on the new map Double Cross. And today I am using the new weapon, the AK-47. And if you guys saw real quick that I switched my character, I actually had Vega, which is the girl you unlock at level 40, and I switched it to this character. The reason is because of the camouflage. Please, when you're choosing your character, they're there for a reason. You know, they're not there for looks. Well, yeah, they're there for looks, but you know, you have to switch them depending on the map. If it's a bright map, avoid dark colors. Try to get lighter characters. For instance, Vega, I would use Vega on a lighter map. For instance, Redline, which is the new map that has a monorail, whatever. Vega is perfect on that map because she blends in a lot with a lot of bright colors. And these maps here, this is Double Cross, and then you have Driftwood, which is the new maps. Use the greener camouflage. You blend well with the surroundings, and it's easy for you to get around without getting really noticed by the enemies. Oh my god, this map and the other two maps, Driftwood and Redline, I unfortunately have to give them bad reviews. I honestly think that Zipper did a mistake with these maps, and the biggest mistake, the biggest problem I have with them is the spawn choices. Usually every other map that we have spawn 1, spawn 2, and frontline spawn when you're playing suppression. Unfortunately, Driftwood, this map, have two spawns, spawn 1 and 2, and they're absolutely right next to each other. It's like you spawn 1, you look to your right, and spawn 2 is right next to you. They're all in the same area. And if you're getting spawn trapped, there is absolutely no escape from the spawn trap. If you play a team, they post up outside of the spawn, and they will literally pick you off as you spawn. There's nowhere to basically spawn on the other far right side of the map. You know, give you variation so you can move around the map. You spawn in one place and you're stuck. You have to come out of that one area. So if you get spawn trapped, you're in big trouble. And here's the same thing, but Driftwood has, I think, more extreme spawn system. They're right next to each other, and I'll show you guys that on a later video that I have on Driftwood. Redline is the street area new map that has the monorail on top. That map, believe it or not, has one spawn. Yes, one spawn. There is no choice for 1 or 2. It's just one spawn, and you're in one corner of the map. The map is really small. There is just a long street, and then you have 4 balconies. And unfortunately, again, if you have a team that's good, they push up, you're going to be absolutely spawn trapped because the balconies on that map actually look over towards your spawn and over the street that you have to walk to from your spawn. So you can get really spawn trapped. It only has one option. And also, when you're playing suppression, the frontline spawn and Redline is in the middle of the street, so there's no cover. And cover is also a bigger issue in both all 3 maps, except for this one. I would have to say this is the only map out of the 3 that has a lot of areas that you can move from cover to cover and be safe and move around the map, as you guys will see me here. Redline and Driftwood, unfortunately, well, Driftwood, I'm gonna guess Driftwood, but Redline, you have really nowhere that you can, like, a safe route that you can take cover to cover. Everything is really open, and there's a lot of spots that people can camp, but I'll get more specific into that when I give you guys a gameplay on that map, Redline. Driftwood has a water area under the, basically under the port, you can say, and there's a travel route that you guys can use under the port, which is decent, and I'll get into that also when I get on that map. But I just want to give you guys a heads up on everything that I'm feeling. Like I said, I'm not feeling the maps. I feel like they're too close quarters. The spawn options are really closed in. Spawn trapping can be a big issue. This map, I have to say, is by far the best. If you saw me there, I was actually able to sneak my way from cover to cover all the way behind their bomb tech and kill them, which is pretty good. And here you'll see me take cover, and throughout this whole map you'll see me take cover. And honestly, I played this map like I usually never ever play my games, and that's really campy sort of way. And that is because, one, I don't know the map, and two, I wanted to see what it would be like if I'm playing someone that has this style of play or worse, sitting in a bush. So I decided to, camp out, but use cover, open cover, and try to work my way and see more or less the flow of the enemies. And I was really successful here. I actually found this route right here. It's kind of towards the center of the map, but as you see, there's trees, there's the broken plane, there's a lot of areas that you can hide behind and take a lot of cover. Again, that's positive and negative. Positive because if you're a defensive player and you want to get a lot of kills, you have a lot of cover. Negative because sometimes you cannot run in the middle of the map, or you cannot run in the open area. See, he's that guy right there that I just killed. He was kind of closed in a secluded area, but where I was, I had the advantage. I saw him all the way and he did not see me. So that's the negative. You can't really run a lot of paths out in the open. Here I actually got killed by my own teammates on a little streak, which was unfortunate. But yeah, I think these maps are, I'm gonna give them a bad review, honestly. I don't, and the biggest reason is the spawn system. There are not options for you to escape spawn trapping, and the cover to cover is not working on the maps. This is by far the best one for cover to cover. It's the biggest one. The other two maps, Driftwood and Redline, are very small, and you guys will see that. It's unfortunately very small. But hey, what can you do? The guns. Let's get into the guns. Here I'm using the AK-47, and honestly, hands down, this is one of the harder guns that I've ever handled in this game. Is really hard to aim as far as long distance, because you really lose your targets. The recoil on this gun is absolutely very strong. It maybe the first 2 bullets are very accurate. Then the next 3-4 are very inaccurate, especially if you're hitting trying to hit moving targets that are running across the map. My system of shooting in front of them doesn't really work with this gun. The reason is because, again, the first few shots are accurate and then the next 2 are very inaccurate. The reticle was very big, and here I actually have mod 2 and I have the grip, so that's a positive. You unlock the grip on mod 2 and it makes it a little better to handle long distance wise. Up close, it's so there are still guns that are better up close, but again, I can't really remember how the guns worked when they were not modded. I have mostly all the main guns that I use modded up to 5, so up close they just drop people, and long distance they drop people. So I'm not really gonna say I can compare it with other weapons up close, because I can't really remember how they function up close without mods. This gun, though unmodded, is not as strong as I would expect it. I don't know if it was today that I was playing and there was a lot of people, the servers were overloaded, or etc, but up close it took more bullets than I expected to drop people. Long distance, again, they're inaccurate. Once you get the grip, it fixes it a little bit, becomes way better than it's unmodded, so that's a good thing. Again, it will take you a little longer to mod it up to level 2, because it's very difficult to use. The M16, on the other hand, is, oh my god, it is very accurate and very powerful. The gun just at a long distance, it is just hands-on accurate. Like I've picked people off. I played a few maps on Port Authority. I played a few maps on I played Cesspool, and I was just hitting headshots after one after another with the M16. It is really good. I haven't got a mod for it yet, because most of the day I was playing on the Insurgents, so I unlocked some of the stuff with AK, but I can't wait to get the other mods for the M16. It is by far my favorite gun out of the 2, and I'm preferring that more. The AK-47, I don't know. I'm gonna mod it up to 5 to see how it works on mod 5. But right now, I'm not replacing the AK-47 with any of the main assault rifles, which is the HS and the I'm missing one. Whew, this is gonna kill me. Anyway, the other assault rifle I use, it's not coming to me right now, but I'm not really I'm not gonna prefer it over others, which is kind of unfortunate. But right now I can't say it. When I do get it to my 5 and I have a great hands-on I guess review, and that I've used it long enough, then I'll tell you guys if it's worth it or not. What else can I talk about? Okay, let's talk about this game. Well, this game I was playing defensive, like I said. We were playing bomb squad, and unfortunately, if you're not the bomb tech, you're not gonna feel like, well, if me personally, I'm not gonna feel like I'm helping my team out a lot, because there's not really much you can do. You can, defend the bomb tech, etc., etc. But when you're playing, when you're playing with randoms, it's kind of hard to get organized, because again, they're randoms. This is a good route right here, actually, where I'm at right now, at the middle of the plane, the abandoned plane. Right in front of me is the spawn. I could say maybe 20 feet away from this spot right here is the enemy spawn. And if you hold this area here where I'm holding at, you're gonna just basically cut the enemy team off completely from the B bomb that's behind me. This is a big route also. This is a more secluded route that people are gonna start using to switch from go from spawn to spawn, from Spec Ops to Insurgents. On this route, it's gonna be harder because of the spot that I'm in here. It's like it looks like a refrigerator, but you can use this spot to camp out, and you could lock down this whole area, which I did, and my team was able to get the B bomb, and we won the round. They won the round. The game ended up being tied, but hey, what can you do? Well, I hope you guys like this commentary on the 3 maps. So far, I'm giving them a negative review. I hope it changes. My final score was 22-4. My name is Yankees. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so. Until next time, I'm out. Peace!